Hello, this is Nadeen and Hijazeen, ESA specialist at Exceed IT Services. Through this session, you will learn more about ESA team, and our different processes. ESA stands for Exceed Services Agreement. To learn more about ESA team, our manager is Samar Abdel Jaber, based in Dubai office. Our ESA customers are divided between my colleague and myself, based on our customers' regions. Abdullah, my colleague, is handling Dubai, Oman, and KSA customers. Abu Dhabi, Bahrain, and Qatar customers are handled by myself. After completing this session, you are expected to have a clear idea about who is our customer, the challenges of services and support, what do we offer, types of ESA, usage of service points, services process, support process, ESA promise, what we are known for, why Exceed, how our ESA team works. Who is our customer? Our target audience is the customers who have Microsoft infrastructure and who require flexible and reliable services and support. The challenges of services and support. The IT teams and the employees that are looking for IT services and support usually faces many challenges when they require upgrades and new implementations on their Microsoft infrastructure, as well as reliable post-implementation support. First challenge is long and complicated procurement process. Often organizations face a challenge of long and complicated procurement process for any new project requirement, which causes delays in getting the service required, irrespective of its size. Second challenge is no flexibility. In most support and service agreements, the organization has to decide on a clear scope and agreed numbers of support hours prior to agreement start. This provides no flexibility for the customer to address ad hoc requirements and changes in plans or to make use of unutilized support hours. Third challenge, budget allocation challenges. Sometimes the organizations have an unallocated budget but not sure how to utilize it, as they don't have a clear IT roadmap. The customer requires to allocate their budget in a flexible way that allows changes in their plans to address their unexpected requirements. Fourth challenge is shortage of resources. Most organizations either have a shortage in IT resources or their resources are too busy in day-to-day activities, so they don't have time to work on getting the knowledge to upgrade the infrastructure to the latest versions and conduct maintenance as required. During the upcoming slides, we will learn how our ESA had solved all of these issues and assisted our customers in overcoming these challenges. What do we offer? ESA Exceed Service Agreement is a unique agreement created and designed for customers who require flexible services on their Microsoft environment, covering consultation, implementation, training, and support. We recommend to execute the program in 4 main stages. The first stage is awareness and planning. During the first stage, we will check and assess the existing products and we will check the customer's new requirements. Referring to our assessment, we will recommend any new technologies or upgrading any of the existing products. As an output of this phase, we will prepare the IT roadmap for our customer. We advise to have this exercise yearly. The second stage is maintenance and support. During this phase, we conduct health checks on the existing products. Then, we arrange to work on the issues found. The third stage is consultation and implementation. In this phase, we will work on providing product designs as per best practices, upgrading products to latest versions, and implementing new products. The fourth and the final stage is IT competency. After completing the implementation of the new products and upgrading to the newest version, we advise to train IT resources on the newly implemented products. Types of ESA. We have 4 different types of ESA: ESA Lite, ESA Standard, ESA Comprehensive, and Premier ESA. ESA Lite includes X number of service points. This balance can be utilized for the different services and support for different Microsoft products. ESA Standard is the type given for the customers that have a clear image of the required services. ESA Standard can include one or more of the below services: unlimited consultancy, defined deployment or upgrade, defined trainings, bi-yearly health checks, unlimited support, and X number of service points. ESA Comprehensive is mainly for the customers who require the resource, whether online or on-site. Also, who requires a number of service points that can be added to their ESA to be utilized for the different services and support. Premier ESA is for the customers who have Microsoft Premier support and are interested in our ESA agreement. Service points can be used for consultation, implementation, and health checks, as per the following utilization schema. If it was agreed that the service will be implemented online, the charge will be 30 service points per day. And if the service implementation was on-site, the charge will be 35 service points per day. As an example, if X customer had requested a health check for the Exchange server, and the total duration estimated was 4 days, 2 days on-site and 2 days online, then the total charge will be 130 service points, 70 for the 2 on-site days and 60 for the 2 online days. Also, service points can be used for trainings as per the following utilization schema. If it was agreed that the training will be implemented in Exceed premises, the charge will be 50 service points per day, plus 9 service points per attendee will be charged for the user manuals. And if the training was planned to be at the customer's premises, the charge will be 35 service points per day, plus 9 service points per attendee. Service execution. There are 2 ways for service execution, and our ESA customer has the right to choose the way of execution. The first way is called scope-based service. Exceed will gather information about the requirement in order to provide a clear scope, estimation, and project plan. The second way is time and material service. The customer will specify the resource skill set and the service duration, and Exceed will provide a schedule based on resource availability. Below is the process followed for the 2 ways of the service's execution. As per this diagram, here is the scope-based process. We will receive a request for service from the customer. Then, we will arrange for a gathering requirement session in order to complete the scoping and estimation. Then, we will implement and execute the scope agreed. Finally, we send the sign-off document to the customer for his signature. For the time and material process, we will receive a request for a resource. We will look for a resource that matches the requested skill set. Then, we will check the availability of our resources, agree on the schedule with the customer. The resource will work with the customer for the requested duration. Service points can be used for support as per the following utilization schema. Supported during working hours charge will be as follows. For critical online tickets, the charge is 35 service points. For high online tickets, the charge is 25 service points. For medium online tickets, the charge is 12 service points. For low online tickets, the charge is 7 service points. We support only critical tickets outside working hours, and the charge is 45 service points. Support response time varies depending on the severity of the ticket submitted. For all the support tickets, the customer will receive an immediate automatic incident acknowledgement. For the critical tickets, the initial response should be in less than 2 hours, and our support team shall update the ticket in every 2 hours. In case no update occurs in 4 hours, the customer can escalate this to the higher management. For the high tickets, the initial response should be in less than 4 hours, and our support team shall update the ticket in every 8 hours. In case no update occurs in 8 hours, the customer can escalate this to the higher management. For the medium tickets, the initial response should be in less than 2 business days, and our support team shall update the ticket in every 1 business day. In case no update occurs in 2 business days, the customer can escalate this to the higher management. For the low tickets, the initial response should be in less than 4 business days, and our support team shall update the ticket in every 2 business days. In case no update occurs in 3 business days, the customer can escalate this to the higher management. All our ESA customers have support accounts on our support portal. Below diagram can elaborate the support process followed by our support team. Once our customer faces any issue with Microsoft products that we support, he will submit a support ticket on the support portal, support.exceedgulf.com. Our support team will connect remotely to look into the issue and will work with the customer on solving the issue submitted. In case our team couldn't solve the ticket, Exceed team will open a ticket on Microsoft Support on behalf of the customer. We will work until solving the issue. Once solved, we will close the ticket on the support portal and share the problem report. ESA promised. What we promised, we delivered. Exceed promises to provide the customer with services flexible in type and scope. Exceed guarantees to update the IT infrastructure with latest Microsoft technologies based on best practices. Exceed assures to provide the customer with reliable support on all Microsoft technologies. What we are known for. Since 2010, Exceed has built a regional name as the company that provides the most flexible agreement for customers on Microsoft infrastructure and applications. We revolutionized services offerings with our famous service points model that is currently utilized by 80+ customers across the Gulf region. Also, we are the best Microsoft partner for our customers. Why Exceed? Exceed's unique structure and the team's collective experience from our presence in most of the Gulf countries gives us an edge over most of the current IT companies. We have many differentiating factors over most of the existing service providers. We provide the customer with flexibility to choose if the service would be scope-based or time and material by providing them with the resource and the right skill set. Our 200+ technical engineers are highly knowledgeable and experienced, and are supervised by technical leads who have an experience of up to 10 years in implementing and supporting Microsoft technology. Our support model is very cost-effective, as it charges the organization per incident irrespective of the number of hours spent to resolve the case. We are a certified training center with highly experienced trainers and diversity in the types of trainings for technical teams, administrators, as well as end users. We have several partners for non-Microsoft products, which the organization can get services for, such as Veeam, Click, Nantex, and others. The customer will have one focal point who manages the agreement and gets all the requests addressed through the right channels. Our ESA team is supervised by ESA Regional Manager, Samar Abdel-Jaber. ESA team coordinates with the technical leads, engagement managers, support supervisor, and training coordinator to make sure all the customers' requests are handled based on our promises. Our ESA team is managed by the Regional Services Director. Relationship managers should be aware of all of the customers' requests and all the updates of each request. If you have any questions, you may contact our ESA team at any time. Thanks for your time.